I need serious on this. This is because it'll change my briefing depending on what I say. Okay. So all right, guys. So we're gonna go through everything real quick. Okay. First and foremost, listen up. Hey. Well, maybe kick you off the field, Perp. First and foremost, guys, is your eye protection. It's very important that you leave your eye protection on at all times. Some of you guys, especially with my rentals that have the mask, they get crazy hot and we know it, but you absolutely cannot take your mask off until you pass through this gate, even after the game's over. And I know we're a little bit anal about it, but I've had a young man shot in the face after the game is over right at the gate. That's why we do it. Number two is you have to have a barrel sock on your weapon to leave the field. If you don't have one, your weapon doesn't get to leave the field till you go get one or to the end of the day after the play's over. Does that make sense? So just safety-wise, it's mask is on at all times, or eye protection is on. After the game's over, your mag has to come out of your gun, and the barrel sock has to go on your weapon, and the barrel sock has to stay on when you're off the field. If you need to test your weapon when you're off the field, you have to go to the shooting range. You don't get to even dry fire out in the parking lot. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
We do not have we don't do safety kills on this field anymore. You can offer it to somebody, but they're not obliged to take it, so just be aware of that. We ask you not to shoot somebody. Don't light them up at close range. If I turn the corner and I got Furby here, hit him once or twice and be done. Call your hits, guys. It is a game of honor. We don't want to get in a situation where a ref calls your hits. If we call your hits for you, we will set you down. If that makes sense, you get to set at least one game out and maybe all of them. So, no shooting through cracks, no blind firing, especially my rental guys that haven't played. You have to aim your weapon. You can't put your weapon above a window or out around a corner. You have to be looking down the barrel of your weapon to give the opponent a target to shoot at. No climbing through structures or over structures. You can't climb through the windows. You go through doorways or anything like that. Some of our guys play with grenades. Grenade, we pretend our buildings have roofs on them, so grenades got to go through a doorway or through a window, or they can go over a fence, but they can't go over the top of a building. If a grenade lands within, 15 feet or so of you and there's no obstructions and it goes boom, then you're dead. So if a grenade hit here and went boom, all of us right here would be dead. If you're behind a structure on the other side of the spose, you wouldn't be dead. Make sense? It has to go boom though. If it doesn't pop, it's a dud. It doesn't go anywhere. PG-13, no foul language, please. I have personal issues with it, but Dana will kick you off the field. So he has zero tolerance for it. So we're all old enough we can control our mouths. So please respect the others that don't talk that way. What am I missing? Yeah, real still, guys. We ask you not to bring any knives or scissors or anything on the field. If you do, and it falls out, you don't get it back. So we've got a nice collection of knives. I'm talking $100 K-bars and stuff. That our policy is, and it's for, again, safety reasons. So no real stills. No shooting in and out of respawn, just to make sure everybody understands that, right? Most of our games are unlimited respawns, right? You get shot, you go back to the barrel and touch it, you're back in. You have to let your opposing team get to first piece of cover before you engage them. And that also means when you're coming out of respawn, you can't engage the enemy till you get to first piece of cover. If you're over the opposing team's respawn, you can't be on their first piece of cover. That makes sense. So you can't sweep their first piece of cover. So if you're sweeping their side, you have to be back to second piece of cover, at least in between. Am I missing anything else, Ferb?
Physical contact.
Oh, no physical contact. That's great, thank you. Please, I don't care if you get mad as a red hornet, you can't walk up and shove a guy. If you do, you will be asked to leave for the day. We don't give you a second chance of physical contact, none. Makes sense? And also the penalty, just so you know, I didn't say this, I'm pulling your mask off. If you pull your mask up before you're through the fence, you will set one game out. There's no exceptions. If you pull your eyes up, you get to set a game out. If you do it a second time, you'll just be done for the day. It's that important. We've had 2 really close calls. That's why we're so anal about it. Questions? Anybody? Did I miss anything that you guys know I need to say?
Semi-full.
Oh, that's right. This field is semi-auto only today. There's a couple of exceptions, and if you're an exception, you know you're an exception. If you don't know if you are, then you're not. Make sense? So single fire, no full auto on anybody. This game's going to be 3/4 of the field just because it's crazy hot. But we want to capture, we're going to play, we call it King of the City, raise the flag game. You guys see there's flag poles sticking up that have red and green flags on it. Your objective is going to be to raise your color flag. Whoever's got the most flags flying at the end of the time period wins the game. If that makes sense. So we're going to park the golf cart. These two buildings kind of up the hill, we call it the jail. We'll park the golf cart up there by the jail. You cannot go above the golf carts. If you go above the golf cart, then you're dead. And you'll have to go back to respawn.
How many respawns?
Unlimited, right, Bron? It's a time game, right? Unlimited?
Yeah, time game.
So it's a time game. You got as many respawns as you can use, so it shouldn't be an issue other than the heat. I know it's going to get most people. So, any other questions? Which respawn y'all want? Black?
That one. That way? Go, Black, go.
Black, you got blue. Green team, you got the red respawn right over here.
Now I got a Predator M4. I'll run through and CQB. Yeah, that's my question.
You got smoke everywhere.
Hey!
Oh, you alright? Someone's doing the other one. Dude, that guy literally has a drink set up on his PMR.
Oh yeah.
How many lives do we have?
Gosh, you can see him walking over here. What?
No.
What?
I just heard something.
Oh. Me? Yeah. You don't have
Yeah.
6.2 mag pouch?
Oh, yeah.
So you,
I'll push left with you.
oh, you will?
Oh, yeah. Why not?
How much FPS is that?
About 400. I'm gonna go out and open. Get shot a lot.
Here, look, just look at it. Dude, it's like, I can't poke it. I call it. got me right here.
Friendly coming in.
Watch your left.
It's all friendlies in there.
Anybody got a DMR up there?
No, come here.
Alright, go Gavin.
Hey, it's clear. Come on.
No, I just want to get shot with him. Garrett, can I have
Someone over there taking enemy fire over here at me.
Alright, you
You
got
got a
it.
long range sniper or gun?
Keep your head down. You watch my right.
Hey, McKay, cover me. I'm getting down. My leg.
Hey, watch your back. Get down from up here.
It's coming right.
Alright, let's go. Just bucket. Stay low coming down.
Cameraman.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cameraman. Cameraman over here.
Missed that. Kids right here. I was like,
Cameraman in the corner. Cameraman in the corner.
oh, blah, blah. That was nasty.
I got that.
A little spit to make it real, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I've actually seen some of your videos. Pretty good. I should recommend you a bit. Should do more shooting over the shoulder, that way you can see.
Mm. Right.
But I understand they're not wanting to get shot too.
Yeah.
Here you
These are Lancer tactical daisies. They increase your FPS by about 1,300. Very tactical. Come in great when you don't want to look down the sights. And yeah, very intimidating.
Got him, Caleb. Wait, when did you get back there? Me? No, Caleb. Caleb. It's weird, it gets heavy after a while. Yes, it does. Caleb. You see the spools to your left? There's like 6 of them in a row. There's 2 guys behind there.